Welcome, and thank you for watching the Hospice Item Set, or HIS, File Submission Process Training Module. The goal of this training is to educate you on the process of submitting Hospice Item Set records to the Keys ASAP system. Important tips to remember before submitting your Hospice Item Set records. Ensure that you have a CMSNet user ID and password, and the Juniper software is correctly installed on your PC so you can connect to the CMS network and access the Keys ASAP system. To successfully log into the Keys ASAP system, you must have registered for and activated your Keys user ID. For instructions about registering for a CMSNet user ID, Keys user ID, or installing your communication software, please refer to the recorded training modules and user guides available on the QTSO website. Each hospice must obtain HIS data entry software capable of formatting HIS records and exporting files in accordance with CMS's standard record layout specifications. The facility ID you received when registering for your Keys user ID must be entered into the HIS data entry software you choose to use. Please ensure this number is correctly entered into your hospice software. The HIS file submission process should not be attempted if any of these steps just mentioned are not complete. The HIS file submission process will now be demonstrated. The HIS record file submission process begins at the point of establishing the connection to the CMS private network as outlined in the installation guide for CMSNet remote users referenced in Module 2. However, for demonstration purposes, this module will begin at the CMS Keys Systems for Providers Hospice Welcome page. This is the CMS Keys Systems for Providers Hospice Welcome page. It contains the following links and guides. A link to the hospice user registration application, where you registered for your Keys user ID that allows access to the hospice submissions and CASPR reporting systems. A link to the hospice submission system, where you will submit the HIS record files. The Hospice Submission User's Guide provides detailed information about such things as the Hospice Submission System, the System-Generated Hospice Final Validation Report, and the Error Message Guide. Also available is Appendix A, which is a condensed, step-by-step guide for the file submission process. This appendix will be very beneficial as you learn the file submission process. A link to the CASPR reporting system, where you will obtain reports for the hospice records submitted to the ASAP system. The CASPR Reporting User's Manual provides information about the hospice reports that are available in the CASPR reporting system. A link to the Keys User Maintenance application, where you can update or reset the password associated with your Keys user ID. The Keys User Maintenance Application User's Guide provides instructions for using the Keys User Maintenance application. This page may also contain other important notices or reminders. To log into the Keys ASAP system, select the Hospice Submissions link and the Keys National System Login page displays. Enter your Keys user ID in the User ID field. Enter the password for your Keys user ID in the Password field. Select the Login button and a U.S. government authorized use only pop-up window is presented. Review the contents of the window. Select the OK button and the Hospice File Submissions page is presented. Select the Browse button and select a file to upload or submit. For purposes of this training, the words upload and submit should be understood to be the same. In either case, regardless of the reference utilized, the words indicate that you are electronically transmitting an HIS record file to the Keys ASAP system. Select the All Files option from the drop-down box to ensure you are not limiting the files shown in the list. Important notes. The Keys ASAP system will only process zipped files with a .zip extension. Files with extensions other than .zip will not be accepted into the Keys ASAP system. The Keys ASAP system will only accept files that are 5 megabytes or less in size. Select the drive on which your submission file is stored. Double-click on the file name you wish to submit. The name of the file selected is populated in the File Name field on the Hospice File Submission page, and a dialog box which asks if you want to proceed to submit is presented. Select the OK button. The Hospice File Submission page displays the Upload in Progress message. The time it takes for the Keys ASAP system to receive the hospice file you submitted depends upon the size of your file and concurrent system activity. Until you receive confirmation that your file was successfully uploaded, do not exit the Keys ASAP system or perform any other function. You risk interrupting the file upload process if you do not wait for the confirmation message. When the submitted file is successfully received by the Keys ASAP system, a pop-up box displays the Upload has been completed message. Select the OK button to close the box. The Hospice File Submission page now displays an online message confirming that your file was received by the Keys ASAP system. The Hospice File Submission page contains the following important message. Your submission file will be processed for errors within 24 hours. The final validation report, which contains detailed information about your submission, may be accessed in the CASPER reporting application. It is recommended that you print and retain the final validation reports. The confirmation message also contains the following information. Submission ID, which is a unique numeric identifier assigned to your file by the Keys ASAP system. Submission date is the date and time that the Keys ASAP system received the file in the Eastern Time Zone. File name is the name of the file you submitted. The confirmation message only confirms successful receipt of the file by the Keys ASAP system. It does not confirm the file has processed or the records have been accepted by the Keys ASAP system. Print the confirmation message by selecting the Print link. It is highly recommended that you print this message or otherwise note the submission ID and date information.